Good morning. Welcome to Planet Mojo. We've had 2 days of very hard rain. We got 3 inches of rain total so far. So I'm going to head down our new roads and newly repaired roads and look for washouts. The addition has just been sitting for the last couple days. If you've been following along, the roof deck is completely on. The transition to the house is completely on. We just talked with, I had Cindy call, she does the information calls better than I do. We called what are they called? Roof Kit Manufacturing. They are the manufacturer of the rubber roof kit. And we got some details from them about the installation. From their video, it was quite unclear about this reinforcing strip that goes around the perimeter up there. So we got that figured out. And not only it's less money, less work, and less messing around later on. Oh, the dog took a... Izzy, come! All right, I have to go back and get the dog. There she is. Come on, I know, I'm coming. Enough about this. So I'll be starting back on this. I'm going to put a torpedo heater inside there to warm it up in there so that the roof deck dries out a bit. And then I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on top, and I might put some foam in. We have a day of clouds and then a day of sun, and my nephews will be up here, so I might get a bit of work done on this, but it's not going to be much. Then we have 5 or 6 days of sunshine and fairly warm weather. So I got to get the whole thing as close to done as I can during that time. But I will get everything done that's glued, so I won't have any more temperature restrictions. Hopefully I'll get the windows and doors and everything in this week. Okay, let's go, dog. This right here, you see how sparse it is? This, I tossed oats out here, but it sure didn't do much compared to, like right there, that's all oats as well. That's because this is heavy clay. I have it on my list, but I just keep putting off getting it because this is so pressing. But I got to toss gypsum on here before the end of the year, and then I'll do it again in the spring. The gypsum will turn the clay into nice soil. If you do it for 2-3 years in a row, you'll have just perfectly fine soil instead of the nasty hard clay that won't grow any grass. Grass is coming along pretty good in here. Hopefully that will stop some erosion. A little bit of erosion right there, but nothing that can't be fixed real easy. That's a hoof print. When the horse got out, I think she must have came through here. Yeah, it looks like they're down there as well. Our horse Blue, if the pasture she's in is a little light on grass, she gets really upset and she will break out. Izzy, this way. She's used to going that way. We almost never come this way. I haven't been down to the bottom, probably in at least a month. So that'll be kind of interesting. I don't know if this was here last time I came through here. There sure is. There's always a lot of dead trees falling around here. You can see my oak savanna restoration project here. most of this stuff is all killed back, and all my grasses are growing really nice in there. I have 4 pounds of prairie grass seed that will be used as overwinter seeding. It's called frost seeding. So that stuff should fill in like areas like right through here. Then in the spring, once the grass starts coming up, I'll take some 2,4-D and kill back the forbs in here a bit and get this growing in prairie grasses here. You can see all my big oak savanna trees through here, a lot clearer this time of year. There is Jason Junction right over there. Jason, my nephew, will be coming up in a couple days. They're going to be moving stands around and giving me a hand, changing oil, stuff like that. All right, I will get back with you when we get down to the area that was repaired. Okay, the repair work started right about here, and you can see there's just a touch of washout right here. He came down our, we call it the rock road there. He came up here to this water bar, and I'm not sure how he filled this in. This got real deep, and you can see it's still relatively rutted right there. Not too bad. What we really need to do is add some gravel at the worst spots. Some breaker gravel, like fill in this little rut here with breaker, and get some grass growing in the breaker rock. That should do it. But you can see the grass is growing here. Not really thick, but it is growing. I think Izzy went down the rock road. This area right here was real bad as well. I'm sure you can see it on some of the older videos from last year. But he got this pretty well filled in. I had him cut this corner. This corner went to like a point, and it was real hard to get around this with the gator. It's still not going to be easy, but, well, it's not easy. I've done it already. But it's a lot better than it was before. You used to have to jog a couple times if you were coming around this corner here. You can see where he pushed off to the side here a bit. Okay, and this area was the worst area. And it appears to be just fine. I don't even see a sign of washing out. All right, I gotta call that dog. Oh, no, I don't. She's being a good girl. The problem from here on down is that it's very shady and you don't get a whole lot of grass. And then, like right now in the fall, you get all these leaves, which is not helping the grass much either. I mean, it'll make soil, but it'll smother the grass. Yeah, it remains to be seen. We seeded this when we first made this road in, what was it, 2011 or 2012. We had this road made originally, and it grew grass like this a little bit, and then like the second year there was no grass, and I think it was used too much. There was a lot of driving on it, and we don't really intend on using it that much. We just, just when people are here or to get to the other side of the land or something, we don't go and drive on this recreationally. So if it's not driven on so damn much, I think it'll stay pretty nice. You can see it really dips down right here, and I don't like that. I think this really needs to be filled in with gravel as well. I got the dumper on Gator. I got an electric dump on there just so I could come down and patch up this road and stuff. But the problem is filling the back of the Gator. I have nothing that will nothing to lift gravel into it with, and shoveling breaker is near impossible. You know, it's big rock like that, very hard to shovel. So we really need a loader for one of the tractors. Yeah, we actually have a good amount of grass here, and I'm not really seeing any washout. The road was actually in real good shape, or for the most part. It had ruts from overuse, but it was in pretty damn good shape for a very long time. And then we had that huge rainfall. Oh, I forget what it was. It was like 18 inches overnight. It was just massive. It caused all kinds of mudslides, and people died, and just, it was a really, really destructive rain. It took out the school's football field, washed it out. Where is that? Oh, here it is. This is that tree that almost killed me. Fell, yeah, there's the other half. And there's the part of it that I diced up. When we have a few dry days in a row next week, I gotta come down here and collect all these little stacks of wood. We're gonna use the stove this winter. We didn't use it much last year, but we plan on using it a little more this year. Yeah, so far so good. This, again, right here is a little deeper than I want. Wherever you have the deeper spots, like from a tire or something, the water is gonna get into them and flow real fast, and it just gets deeper and deeper. You want to slow the water down and divert it off to the side, or do something with it. Yeah, it's got a fair taper to the side. So far, so good. Yeah, I probably should have showed you the ravine. Maybe I'll show you on the way back up. It's pretty awesome looking this time of year. This ravine is about 35 feet deep, up closer to the top, and it meets up with another one that goes off our land this way, which is massive as well. And they both meet right down here, and then surprisingly, it's not very deep down here. Yeah, not too bad. Lots of hickory nuts all over the place. Yeah, I wish this grass looked a little better. It's all matted down. I hope it comes back next year. Okay, this right here, the area across the ravine, that is Justin Junction. My other nephew, who is also coming up here this weekend, but he doesn't hunt here anymore. He hunted here for, I don't know how many years, probably 10 years. They've been hunting here since well before we built the house here. That kind of sucks. I don't know where the hell this rolled in from. Oh, I wonder if it washed down here. That was a hell of a rain we had. This was kind of built up. I wasn't real happy with how he fixed this crossing here. I'll have to fill this in with rock. I can get rock from right over here. I don't want that dip there, but I got to get rid of this as well. Otherwise, I got to go way to the side to come around it. And then this is nice. He widened this, and it's not washed out. Yeah, when we had the giant rain, the water was coming down the hill. There was so much water that it created a river coming down here and rutted this out a bit. And it really destroyed our road going this way. Here's my brother-in-law's camera. My brother-in-law, the father of those guys, he hunts this little area now. So this road used to be just a regular road here. This ravine was always here, but it was roughly like it is over there. It was just a little rut in the road, but you could drive right through here or take the horse through here. And now it's cut down, about 3 feet there. The main ravine over there was cut down at least 2 feet, and down that way, that big rain cut the ravine down so far that it exposed several springs. My daughter says 5 or 6, and it is now a creek instead of a dry ravine like this. So our land goes, I don't know, a couple 100 feet that way as well, but I think I'm going to wrap up right here. Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was any damage from these rains we just had, and it doesn't look like much of anything, which is good. At some point, I'm going to have to get in here and fix this. I'm thinking what we're going to do is probably just put a concrete pad on both sides and put some 4x6s going across to make kind of a bridge. Really doesn't make much sense filling this in or putting a pipe in or anything. So we'll probably just bring the road over this way and then just do it right here and then continue on that way. Oh yeah, I probably don't even have to use concrete. I can just make it out of wood, so if this washes out any worse, I can move it. Maybe. It'll be pretty damn heavy. That's my good girl. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. I'll give you a little peek at the ravine up higher and then call it a day. I got to this point here and I'm looking around for the dog and came out here to video and she was down on the rocks down there. It's pretty big drop down to there. That rain that we had that I spoke of that washed out the roads and everything 3-4 years ago had polished all the rocks in the ravine. They were just like stark white, and when we bought this land they looked kind of like this, but much heavier moss on them. They're getting back to the way they were. Yeah, it's a beautiful area down here. I wanted to build like a little rest station like right here for when you're walking, and so you can stop and have a really nice view here. But other projects always get in the way. Now I gotta find that dog again. I seen her. Oh, there she is. She's up in the oak savanna, running like a crazy girl. Okay, so if you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on updates. Also, if you give us a thumbs up and share the video, it really helps the channel out greatly. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below. I generally answer all comments. Thanks for watching and have a great day.